Everyone, well, my name is Peter. Welcome back to Invest with Peter. Guys, today we're going to be talking about, how to play the game in this year where we're here now. 2023 is here we go again, another 12 calendar month we are in now. So how do you play the game? What do you buy? What are you intending to buy? So what debt you are in? What are you financing? And what's it? How do you want to play the game this year? That's my question to everyone watching my video today. But well, I'll be answering some questions today which I've actually drafted myself that let me talk about this, how we can play this game. Whatever you're buying this year, whether you're buying stocks, you're buying bonds, you're buying collectibles, you're buying real estate, you're buying gold, and all those, precious stones. Whatever you're buying this year, you need to be very careful because, there's so many things that have been projected for this year. It's going to be a year of financial downturn, this and that. Well, we don't care about what people project and what analysts are talking about. We're talking about what we need to do, how to play the game this year, and I'll be sharing with you some of the plans you might need to look at. Well, the first thing is check your income and your expenses. What's the money coming in? How much is coming in? How much is going out? What are you buying? Your finance? What are you financing? And also before you get into before you get into debt this year, be very careful. Whatever you're going to finance this year, check the APR, check how much interest you're going to be paying on that goods or whatever you're purchasing, because Feds have been increasing rate, interest rate is going up. I don't care where you live, interest rate is going up. So but some people shy away checking their interest rate. They just jump into because they want that thing badly, they want that car badly, they want that house badly, they want that yacht badly. They don't care about what they're going to be paying more, because the interest is the price you're paying for what you can afford at the moment. That's the definition of interest. So you're going to be paying that. Be very careful. Look at what am I spending on? What am I buying? What am I going to be paying, alongside my monthly payment and all these things. These are how you can play the game smartly, because banks want to lend people money because they know you'll be paying through your nose for the interest that's going to be coming along the debt you're acquiring or accumulating on yourself, right? So now let's talk about that. People think about, and the credit card is good, this and that. Well, if you know how to use your credit card, it's a good tool to build your credit rating. That if you know what you're doing, if you know how to use credit card to your own advantage. But if you don't, if you're just using that credit card every time you go to the shop, just swipe it, buy something that is not actually useful, or probably something you don't need. You just want that thing, but you don't need it. So people just go on to to shop to different outlets and just start paying for something they can't afford. So be very careful with your credit card this year. Whatever you think is not necessary, there's no point buying it. All right. So now check yourself. Are you a long-term or short-term investor? Right. If you're a long-term, well, what's going on in the market now shouldn't bother you at all. I tell people, Peter, what's going on, man? Why are you not worried? I am not worried because I'm a long-term investor. I don't care what Tesla price goes for today. I don't care what Microsoft price goes for today. I care about what's going to happen by 2026 and 2030. That's what I care about, right? So now I'm talking about everybody I talk to about investors. Tell them, well, be future-minded. Don't think about what's going on now. Think about the future. Think about where you're going to be in the future. What's going to be the difference between you and the people that are not investing. So, but if you're a short-term investor, well, you should be worried because 2023 has been projected for financial downturn, the recession or deep recession. We don't care about that. But if you're a short-term investor, depending on your age, that's another thing. If you're 50-year and older, then be very careful, because people will say, well, I'm 55-year-old, can I buy cryptocurrency? Please, I'm not a financial advisor. You might want to check with your financial advisor. I'm not paid to give financial advice, so I'm just talking like a random YouTuber that comes online to talk about stuff like this. So I'm not financially certified to give you advice. That's what I'm going to be talking about. So if you're 50 and above, be very careful with cryptocurrency. But if you're 50 and below, well, you have all the game to play around with yourself. So I would advise you as well, be very careful while buying crypto this year, because we don't know who's going to go bust again. 2023 Look at what happened 2022 with SBF and all these crypto platforms that went bust. So be very careful what you're going to be buying this year. Be very careful who you're listening to and who you're watching. That's going to affect you as well, because if you are listening to a millionaire who can afford to lose $10,000 or $500,000, and while you are middle class, you can't afford to lose $3,000 of your dollars and all that stuff. So be very careful who you're watching and what you are actually doing with the money you have today. So long-term investor always win, and that's why we say, staying long in the market is the best way to play the game. So let's go about the housing crisis. Yeah, well, it's bound to happen this year. Housing market is going to crash this year, whether we like it or not. We don't know, but UK has been projected for down of 12 to 20%. So if you live in the UK, expect housing market to go down. And if you're an intending buyer, or if you're looking to buy a house, or buy to rent or buy to own, then be very careful. I'll advise you wait a little bit to middle of the year before you start putting your money in process. So I would say housing market is going to calm down. Then it's going to be a good time for buyers to jump in and all that stuff. Don't jump in now. Interest rate is still rising. Let's see what happens. Let's see when the wind blows, let's see where it's going to settle before you start jumping on. Next one is, regardless of what people say is going to happen 2023 financial crisis, please don't be bothered, right? Do what you need to do. Go to work. Invest. Look for passive way of making money. In my last video, I spoke about dividend stocks that can bring you money extra that you can reinvest into your portfolio. So look into that. Don't worry about what they're saying, what they're projecting. Worry about how you spend your money. Well, that's it for today, guys. I will be coming again next week and tell you another thing again. But have a good new year. Enjoy yourself and be very careful out there. Bye for now. And also, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Bye for now.